Hello Taurus, this tarot reading is focusing on how can you release past hurt that is still affecting you now. So the first thing that stood out to me was the Oracle card. Now this deck is the Mermaids and Dolphin Oracle deck. I have not used this deck for such a long time. And I was looking at the card and I started to see things. I thought, mermaids don't have fairy wings. And then I was like, fish don't fly. And I was thinking, yeah, something doesn't feel right, or something feels just kind of unusual with this card, with this imagery. And it's almost like if the card is asking you to look beyond appearances and see something from a different perspective. Because the guide book actually talks about the Sith mermaid and speaks about draining influences and keeping a clear mind and trusting your intuition or your psyche and being mindful of people or situations that consume more energy than they contribute. You know, it warns against losing sight of your own goals because you're too busy carrying the weight of others. And it really reminds you to be aware of, you know, who you're giving your energy or your time or your support to, okay? And actually, to be honest, I can see why this card has appeared, Madeline, because when I look at the tarot, I see someone, gee, you are just beautiful. You have a beautiful soul. You are generally kind, and you have such a generous nature to you. Now, the Six of Pentacles speaks about giving, helping, supporting, and providing. So this can be your time, this can be your energy, this can be your resources, your advice, your love, or simply your willingness just to show up for others. With the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, for me, this feels like, it just feels like you've got such a gentle soul. You really do. Someone who is very sensitive, someone who's extremely caring, someone who often sees the best in people, and also who wants to believe in the good within others as well. And for me personally, to come across someone like you, it's just beautiful. And it is a beautiful way to be as well. You know, it would be wonderful to live in a world where everyone was kind, loving, loyal, genuine, supportive. I would love that. But yeah, the energy I get from the cards is that many of you have a very, very soft heart. You generally care. You generally want the best for people. Unfortunately, not everyone carries that same heart you do. Now, with the Magician reverse, that can represent manipulation, hidden motives, misuse of energy, or people who kind of know what to say, or people who just, kind of take more than they give. For some of you, the hurt that is still affecting you today may have come from experiences where your kindness, your generosity and support, or emotional energy was actually taken for granted. Perhaps you gave too many chances. Perhaps you kept pouring into situations that were draining you. Perhaps you even found yourself, helping people who weren't helping you in return. Or you were surrounded by people who were happy to receive your energy but not willing to reciprocate it. And I feel this is where the Sith mermaid comes kind of important, because this card speaks about draining influences and what people would describe as energetic vampires, people or situations that constantly take without giving much back, whether that's was a friendship, family dynamic, workplace, or another situation entirely. But the cards are suggesting that part of your hurt comes from realising actually that not everyone has the same intentions or generosity or heart that you do. And with the Four of Cups reversed, for me this feels like the awakening of it all. A moment of, I couldn't believe that when I saw that, but yeah, a moment of clarity. A moment where you begin to see things differently. You begin to recognise patterns. You begin to notice where your energy is appreciated and where it's simply being, kind of like consumed. You begin to understand that just because you can help everyone doesn't mean you should. And that, Madonna, is really the powerful lesson. Because I don't feel that you're, with this energy and the cards, I don't feel like you're being asked to become cold. Or you're being asked to, be cynical. Or stop being that beautiful soul with the Page of Cups. But I feel like you're being asked to become more discerning. Your kindness, Madonna, was never the problem. Your generosity was never the problem. Your loving nature was never the problem. I feel that the lesson was learning that not everyone deserves unlimited access to your time, your energy, your support, attention, or care that you provide. So to release the hurt, I feel like the cards asking you in a weird way to stop viewing your sensitivity as a weakness, because it's actually one of your gifts. I feel like the challenge is learning where to invest the gift. Not everyone, my darling, deserves the same level of access to you. Not everyone deserves the same level of effort from you, or the same amount of energy, okay? The past, I feel, my darling, didn't teach you to stop loving. I feel the past has taught you to love more wisely. The past hasn't, taught you to close your heart either. It's taught you to protect it. And perhaps the greatest healing really comes when you realise that protecting your energy is not selfish, it's necessary. You can still remain kind, you can remain compassionate, you can remain loving, but you can also have boundaries. You can also choose where your energy goes. You can also walk away from people as well, my darling, who only know how to take, because your energy is extremely valuable. Your heart is very valuable as well. And the people who truly deserve it will make, they'll never make you feel guilty for protecting it. Okay? I hope this reading's helped. Have a good day, Taurus. Bye-bye.